Okay, good morning. Here we discussed yesterday, this week we'll be discussing the changes that occur when Erev Pesach falls out on Shabbat. We began yesterday, the first change that occurs, of course, Ta'anat Bechorot, that we do the fast on Thursday and go to the Siyum. I looked over the video, I want to make one small change. I misspoke. The Bechorot, if they attend the Siyum, of course, they eat and then they no longer have to fast. So there's one small edit I wanted to make. Okay, moving on to Thursday night this year. Thursday night is when we conduct the B'dikat Chametz. Why don't we do it Friday morning? At least that will be closer to the normal time. It's because the B'dikat Chametz, the Chatchila, has to be conducted at night to the light of a candle or some more concentrated light. So therefore, Friday morning is out. And then of course, Shabbat, Friday night, we can't handle a candle then. So therefore, we push the B'dikat Chametz to Thursday night, which is sort of after the 12th day of Nisan, going into the 13th. It's a full day early. We do the B'dikat Chametz following the usual order. Normally, if a person is traveling away for Pesach, he's going to be away for the whole day. The halacha is that he does not have to put out, al pi halacha, the 10 pieces of bread. If you're going away to some place for Pesach and you're doing the B'dikat Chametz early, you usually don't have to put out the 10 pieces of bread. That's because, according to the Ramah, the reason why we put out the 10 pieces of bread is in case your house is so well cleaned that you don't find anything, at least the bracha of Biyur Chametz, B'dikat Chametz, goes on these 10 pieces. But over here we are making a bracha this year, which is what we want to get to. We follow the normal seder of B'dikat Chametz. This year, Thursday night, around Tzeit HaKochavim. Looked it up, it's probably going to be between around 7:30, depending on how you calculate, 7:32, 7:52, according to later Shurim. Thursday night, like I say, after Tzeit HaKochavim, 7:32, 7:42, 7:52, how you calculate, you conduct the B'dikat Chametz with the light of a candle. Although other poskim, Chovetz Halachot, Shmuel Kamenetsky, Shlita, he holds that a cell phone light would be fine, even the Chatchila. Chacham Ovadia holds that ideally a person should use a wax candle. If a wax candle is not available, then you could use a small flashlight, a hand flashlight, or a cell phone light. That would also be acceptable, but ideally it should be a wax candle. You make the bracha before the B'dikat Chametz, and afterwards you do say the bitul, you say the kol chamira after the B'dikat Chametz like any normal year. We do this all even though a person is going to be continuing to eat Chametz for another 1.5 days still, because he's going into Shabbat. So what do? We're going to go into more B'dikat Chametz tomorrow, but for the time being, you do the regular B'dikah, you put on the 10 pieces, you make the B'dikat Chametz bracha beforehand, you say the kol chamira afterwards, and then you designate all the chametz that you plan on eating until Erev Pesach in a specific location. What I want to make clear is that the B'dikat Chametz, although it's happening at a different time than usual this year, it's not supposed to be just a ritual. It's not supposed to be just something that you do as a joke. The house is not supposed to be filled with chametz, assuming you're staying home. All the chametz really should be designated in a specific location, just like any other year. All the chametz is not supposed to be all the way around the house. It's supposed to be designated what you're going to eat for Friday morning into Shabbat morning. If you're planning on having chametz, which we'll describe a little bit later, on Shabbat morning, all of it should be designated in a specific location. Cars, person should be sure to do B'dikat Chametz on the car as well. Ashkenazi poskim hold that you have to have no bracha on the car. You don't make a bracha on the car. It sounds like Chazon Ovadia that a person should have in mind the car when he makes the bracha on the house. So the bracha from the house goes in the car as well. A person should inspect the car for B'dikat Chametz as well. A person is going to be traveling away from Pesach. We're going to get to tomorrow. We'll hold it over here.